You ever heard of the Gotcha Man on YouTube? What about you? Like and subscribe. Come on, man. What a stressful, hard Monday. Yeah, it's Monday currently. I'm still not caught up. Everything in my body hurts. My entire body is sore. My legs feel like I've done leg day 3 days in a row. My head kind of hurts a little bit. A lot of things fell through. I was supposed to interview the guy that got hit by a car under my watch. Not interview, but just catch up. He must be on meth or something. I don't know what's wrong with him. Because I'm like, hey man, hit me up. You can shoot the bull and catch up a little bit. And if you don't mind, we'll put it on camera and I'll figure out a way to compensate you out of the money I make from the video. And he's like, well, I don't know. I don't know if that's what the world is intending for me to do at the moment. And I was like, cool, man, and he said, I got to think about it. And I was like, man, if you don't, that's fine. I said, as a matter of fact, we could do it over the phone. I said, we can video call or whatever, because that's the only way I really have to get a hold of him is Facebook Messenger anyway. And I was like, so we can do it over the phone. And then he sends back this cryptid message well, I don't know. We need to come up with a new name for these things besides just the word phone or something. And I was like, yeah, dude's on meth or something. But who knows? He may eventually answer or follow through when he says he's going to. And now it'll be even more interesting because not only is it a dude that got hit by a car working for the Gotcha Man, but maybe an interview with a meth addict. Sulfite underbelly. Who? Anyway, gee whiz. And then I'm signing little Finley up for karate. Well, me and her are. We're signing him up. He's been kicking us a lot here lately. I'm pretty sure I heard a hi-ya one day. I don't know if it was his phone or out of his mouth, but you want to seize on the opportunity. The rare chance it came out of his mouth, I want to make sure. I mean, if he's interested in it, if it's like anything else he tried the piano. He did freaking great at that. He can edit like a son of a gun. And I don't know if I've ever said it on one of these videos for sure, and confirmed it, but a lot of you guys figured it out. That video that popped up on Miss Got's channel, that was him. She lets him play with her phone all the time, and he uses the same editing app that I use, and he just sits and edits stuff. He makes his own little animations, and then he ended up uploading it to her channel. Speaking of edits, wow, I've never seen such a divided poll. Okay then, I won't. I mean, I can't. If it's a 50-50 split, I just don't feel right putting a video. That was the other thing that fell through. Not only did the guy that got smacked by a Monte Carlo bail on me, and not only did karate get put off until next week, but that's a whole nother thing, right? Is I said, well, you know what? It'll be a good video because I've seen a lot of comments. So if all else fails, if all these other things fail if all this falls through, then I will just set and screen record because I do everything mobile. I know a lot of people don't believe me when I say that. Never touched a laptop one time in the over 10 years. Has it been 10 years? No, almost 10 years that I've been uploading to YouTube. I do it all on mobile. So I thought, well, that's what I'll do is I will just screen record on my phone a video of me editing a video and show you the process all the way through. Let me back in. That's another thing is my arm is about to fall off from holding this phone up because I forgot my camera holder today too. I am, for lack of better words, on a roll. Grass looks a little bit better. Now that I got all the water out of my mower. Boy, was that a nightmare. I also thought about just going through and putting all the clips of the stuff that didn't make it into a video. Because that's fun. And eventually I'll have to go through and do a cleanup on my phone and have to delete them anyway. And I figure I could do that with him first, but I have no way of asking if that's what you guys want to see first, because I'd have to put up a poll. But I have a bunch of stuff on there, and that was what was going to be the funny thing about showing a little bit of editing, is how I edit some of the stuff out, because sometimes I'll say something like 4 times before it comes out of the stupid face the way I'm supposed to say it, and I think it'd be funny to show how I edit some of that stuff out, plus get a good laugh. I'll tell you what, won't we meet in the middle? I'll show a little bit of editing in this video, just for the ones who did say yes, and then for the ones that say no, it's just a few minutes of editing. You'll be fine, I promise. Daddy's home. Daddy's home. That is not the welcome that I feel like I deserve. What's up, buddy? Did you hear that we're going to enroll your little brother in the karate? Yeah. How sick is that going to be? Yeah. Dude, he'll whip your ass. You imagine him coming up to you and going, hiya! The other day, he's been kicking me a lot lately. And then the other day, I swear I heard him say, hiya. And I don't know if it came out of the phone or out of his mouth, but pretty sure I heard it. How sore? Are you sore from working on your room? Oh, so it's just me. Does that mean I'm old or weak or both?
Probably both.
Oh. Ah! The scraper was the hardest part for me. Yeah. It made me feel like I was having a heart attack, dude. I didn't like it at all. Where is Finley? Upstairs? Oh, buddy. Did karate get canceled, buddy? Did karate get canceled? Hiya! 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 Go karate chop you. Hiya! I don't know, dude. It's just, I don't know how else to put it. It's one of them days. Like nothing's working out, and might as well just come home, relax, have a beer. This is why I don't like being the day of. That's why I somehow, one of these days, I got to double up a video when it's not a day like today and get back on track like that, because I would have something good. Well, it'd still be, you guys would still get a terrible video at some point, huh? But nothing an ice cold Corona can't fix. Yeah, here we go. As if to rub it in and prove my point, I've had this 6er in here of these Kinetic drinks, and yeah, but I got a long-term plan for that. Like, I really, really, really want to give an honest review of this, but I got to remember to have her take it in the morning and drink it for a few days, and I do the same, as if either one of us notices a difference. That's the cool thing. It's 12 grams of ketones, brain-boosting ketones. It's sharper focus, sustained energy, and faster recovery. This is fasting friendly too, so, you know, I got to go on that diet that I keep talking about. I'm a little bit behind on that as well. But yeah, I mean, there's literally nothing in this. There's a little bit of sodium, a little bit of potassium, magnesium, and then the ketones. And then just carbonated filtered water. That's it. Filtered water. Do you hear that? Whatever Paul brother you are that made that drink out of dirty water with PFAS in it. Idiot, dude. What were you thinking? Let me pop this beer open real quick. I got one more for you, too. I had another backup plan for what I was going to do for a video. I'll wait till you see this. Maybe if I was drinking that brain-boosting ketone drink already, then I wouldn't have made this mistake. But this will be funny for you guys, so at least it's entertaining. So take a gander at this Facebook Marketplace find right here. Bam, look at that old girl. Big Dynaflow 56, 7 horsepower performance. Pull and spa pump. Ha! It just, you know, it just look, you know, it just looks a little different. It's just slightly off in size, dimension, wiring, horsepower, whole, everything that matters. Dude, I'm gonna keep it real though. I didn't do any research hardly. I looked at the back of it. Like the back of it looks similar, and I don't even want to take the camera out there and line them up and prove that because I could be wrong about that. But like I'm pretty sure the hookups were similar, and the dude was like, "It's missing the starter." Those are those two wires hanging out the top, which like, I got a good starter from the compressor, if you guys remember right there. So yeah, dude. Some days, but I tell you what usually follows a real loser day like this is a good winning day. So I got one coming, man. That's how I look at it anyway. And I think it's a good way to look at it. Speaking of looking at something, I cannot wait till you guys see what I do to something here soon. I got a lot of fun stuff planned. It's just like nothing's working out. And I will say I appreciate you guys for the kind words about yesterday's video, because at first I was kind of worried about it, and I guess I'm not reading the crowd right, so to speak, because a lot of you guys were like, that's honestly what I'm here for, is to see the family stuff and to kick it with you guys. And that's why I was so excited to take you guys along to sign him up for karate. That was going to be freaking awesome. I was like, there's my video, that's what I'm doing. But hey, a video of me rambling about not knowing what to do for the video, it's still a video. You know, something else real quick. I know a few videos ago I said that I was going to go back and delete a lot of my old style videos, and I have. I've deleted a few of them, but not all of them. And I kind of need a little minute interlude anyway to go in there and help her for a second. But I was watching some of them, and some of them had me cracking up. One in particular was this song right here. It was like Christmas time, and I was just out here. I can remember doing it. I was out here in the garage just goofing off, and it was right when Dingus got a paint set sent to him from Patty. And it was at the same time too that big girlfriend of hers was like tagging me in videos and coming after me for some reason. And I honestly didn't understand it. But dude, I was laughing so hard at that. And you guys are right. I should leave a lot of that stuff up because it makes me laugh. Dude, we've had a lot of good times. If you've been with me for a few years, you've gotten a lot of good laughs out of me, I'm sure, man. And that's awesome. And I mean, like I said, I know I'm switching a little bit, but I promise there's still going to be, I'm still going to be me. All those videos were still me. You know, you can't change that. So even though I'm hanging out with my family, just like yesterday, a lot of you guys were like, man, I feel bad laughing at this edit. But that little kid getting wadded up on that slide, come on. That was funny. That wasn't the first time either. And, you know, he had a mullet, and his dad was like, get up, boy. You know, his dad had a mullet, too. He's fine. So it is what it is. But there's still going to be some comedy in that. And I was surprised that I even caught it on camera. Because, like I say, he had done it once and then failed the exact same way. So when I was recording to try to just get my son and my wife going down the slide, he's coming down again. I'm like, surely he's not going to fall the same exact way. But actually, that'd be a good edit, as I can show you guys how that'll be a good example of editing. I'll show you guys how I edited that real quick, and then we'll move on to whatever else. This is the app that I use to edit. It's called UCut Pro. I think, well, I have Pro because I pay for the Pro version of it because there's AI stuff on there. But like any other editing app, you hit the plus button to start a new one. Whatever video you've done last just stays in drafts for some reason. So this is the video from yesterday, which, like this one here, if you look at the third one down from the top, there's 87 clips in there that make up yesterday's video. So that's the beginning. There's a zoom in to see the boom sign, zoom back out. You just see him load an extra apple in for me. Another zoom in to see that it hit the boom. And then zoom in for the hand, or for the high five, I should say. Zoom in for me saying, I called it. And then this yellow on top is the boom sound that I use. And the blue is your text. I can highlight that. It says vlog 32. I can pull that up and do 33 and then just hit and it just changes it. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it.
I called it too.
Let me turn the volume up.
I called it too.
Yeah. So let's back out of here and I'll show you guys how I did the edit for the little boy. We'll go to new project. We'll go through the videos and find the boy going down the slide. So yeah, I think it was this one where the little boy had the leash on his hand for whatever reason. But so scroll over. There's the boy falling right there. Bam. So I'm gonna take, right before he falls, put a splice right there, go down to where he falls and rolls to his back, put another splice, and then highlight that little section. You got an option here to copy. Right here in between reverse and rotate, you can copy that. And it basically just makes two of these. So it's the same clip twice. And then I wanted to slow it down, so I highlight the new one, hit speed, slow it down to 0.3 times. I think spreads it out far enough. So now this same clip here is now this clip. It's only longer because it's at 0.3 times the speed that it was originally. So I want to overlay the sound of the wasted thing, which I have my own extracted audio. I believe
there's no better way.
Yeah, so that's the audio. This is just, and you can, luckily you can visualize the audio so you know where it starts. So I can go right before it starts and then cut it right where it ends. I don't need any more than what I need, right? So now I have him originally falling, and then I have the slow-mo of it. Now to zoom these in, as long as it's highlighted like that, you can actually grab the screen and pull it up with two fingers. So so now I zoom that one in, and I can also zoom the one in that I have slow mode that I want to use for the wasted thing. So now they're both zoomed in. Same thing, just slower. So I have the sound of it, right? So if I go back here to the beginning of the slowed down version, or the copy of it, up here at the top, right next to sticker and in between sticker and speed, there's PIP, which is picture in picture. It'll allow you to overlay a video over top of this video. So I'll click it, and I have the wasted thing downloaded. I just grabbed it off of YouTube. So I'll have to crop it down to just the spot that I want, which is the GTA 5 wasted black screen effect sound. Is literally, I just went on YouTube and found that. So it's a black screen all the way till there where it says wasted. So I just need that much of it. I don't need what it was showing me after the fact. So I just need this. Obviously it's rotated the wrong direction, so while it's still highlighted, go to rotate. Rotate it the way I want it, and then zoom it out. Now you're thinking, wow, it's just black and all I can see is the wasted thing. Well, while it's still highlighted, if you go over here to blend, which is blending two images, and it's an overlay, the fourth one over, hit overlay, and now you can still see the kid but also see the wasted. And you can also do the opacity, so like you make it as dark or light as you want where you can barely see it. We're going to do 100% because it makes more sense. So now if I play it out, you see him fall originally, and then perfect. And it ran too long. All you got to do is, while it's still highlighted, line it up right here where you want it to end. There is a split delete. I mean, it's seriously that easy. And I can even cut the sound bar here And if you don't want that sharp fall off of sound, you have fade in and fade out. As long as the sound clip is highlighted, and by highlighted I mean like it's not highlighted, now it is highlighted, and you can see the sound visualized there. Fade it out, over time you can see how sharp that angle gets. So that means it's going to take 4.8 seconds for that sound to fade out, so it gradually fades out. But I mean, 2.5 seconds is plenty long enough for that wasted to fade out, and then it go back to the boy crying or whatever, and then that girl. You want to use my work phone for a little bit?
Yeah.
Since he took care. So look, I've been meaning to tell you, we need to switch, and I noticed you bought more Red Bulls for tomorrow, but we need to switch to Kinetic for a few days and really commit to switching to it to see if we like it.
The hell is Kinetic?
It's that energy drink, Roman's energy drink that I got.
You don't tell me nothing.
I'm pretty sure I told you that he started his own energy drink company.
You said he bought a laundromat.
He did that too. And you can tan there, not just Landro mat.
GTO.
And it's Landro mat, not laundry mat. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll bring some out of the garage fridge and put them in this
Wait,
fridge.
You have some?
Yeah. I know. That's what I keep forgetting. I was wanting to do like a review on camera. I got this camera looking right at me, but I keep forgetting, and I got all these other things set up. But instead of just taking a sip of it and going, tastes good, like we're real life, specimens. Like we're a good example of somebody.
People that need it.
Yeah. We freaking go all day long. Like 5 a.m. we're both trying to get this whole entire house, kids and us, out of here to work and school and all this crap that we're doing. And then this baked ziti you're sweating over right there. Imagine having a few extra ketones while you're doing that. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Imagine how smart you'd be, huh? So, yeah. So I figure for a few days, I got enough for a few of us for a few days. And then, I don't know. I don't want to go all the way back to Newark to get more. They're kind of hard to get because they're always sold out everywhere, and I got them from him. But he's putting a vending machine in the laundromat so that people can get them because of how hard they are to get. But I guess he bought like a $7,000 vending machine, and it was broken when he got it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so. And people are coming from like states away.
You should go fix it for him.
Nah. I ain't smart enough.
Whatever.
I probably could fix it. But, so yeah, that's what we got to do. And wait a whole week to get him in karate.
I know. I was excited, but sorry.
You were, I was.
And I
then
guess like he can just wear shorts or whatever, but I guess they do sell like the little outfits there, like if you want.
Can you imagine him? In that little white.
With his little bun.
Yeah. Well, the bun would make more sense.
Yeah.
If he's into martial arts, I guess. A couple people were like, cut his hair, and I'm like, you don't know autism.
Yeah. That's alright. We don't have to cut his hair.
Yeah, who cares?
Turns out. Jesus had long hair.
Sure did.
Yeah.
And he knew a thing or two. And probably didn't even need karate. He invented
So
it.
did Anthony Kiedis years ago.
Yeah.
And he was pretty hot.
That's not a very good example, though.
Yeah, well.
Pretty sure he ended up being another toucher under the bridge downtown.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, they all mess with some young girl. No, he was doing some inappropriate stuff in interviews. Remember? You didn't see that video?
No.
It's his autobiography. Like
He was doing inappropriate stuff?
yeah, he puts it in his book. He's like, oh yeah, and then there was that one reporter that I got down on the floor,
Oh, yeah.
crawled up to her and licked her leg or something. And
Yeah.
they were just over the top rock stars, I think.
Yeah.
God, that went off the rails real quick. I just wanted to tell you we got to try ketones and Kinetic.
We have to drink it under the bridge downtown?
Nope, it's not a requirement. But I do feel like we'd be a lot sharper because I've been making a lot of mistakes lately about forgetting stuff. I don't.
If that drink could make you not forget shit, I'll drive down there myself and buy a whole lot of it.
That's what it's supposed to do. And I did something. I don't want to get into too much detail, but my top employee has a real specific tool that he needs every day to do his job. I took that tool home Friday.
And lost it?
No, I just left it here at the house.
Had to come back and get it?
No,
Oh.
nobody said anything to me, and not that I was relying on that for them to be like, "Hey, boss man, where's this tool at?" I didn't know anything about it till 5 p.m. and he's leaving for the day, and he's like, "Oh, by the way, do you know where the enema is at?" And I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, "Dude, I am so sorry." I was like, "I took it home Friday and forgot to bring it back." And I was out there in the garage yesterday looking at it like, I gotta remember to bring that. So
That's what you get for being grumpy.
made his day terrible. But yeah, then the guy that got hit by a car that was supposed to get on here with me and catch up to,
Yeah.
he bailed on me. I'm pretty sure he's on meth.
Oh, I'm 1,000% sure.
Yeah, so that's how it's been. I got the wrong pool pump from Amazon or from Facebook Marketplace. So listen, I want to know how sharp I would be with some ketones. They actually went and did. I'll show you the video. They went and had brain scans done, with and without it.
Stop it.
Swear to God. Before they ever even put it out, they had brain scans done before and after. Okay, so just work on that ZD and I'll.
I'm going to go get my brain scan tomorrow.
That would be cool to go get our brain scan. Anyway, hopefully. Yeah, I know. You're like, man, it's dying down. It's nearing the end right now. Yeah, I got to get down here and do some more of that flooring and get his room back together and get his new dresser down there. We got a new dresser for him. But hopefully you guys got the same laugh I did out of that old song from a couple years ago, that old Christmas tune, and maybe learned something, or I don't know, maybe it was kind of interesting to watch me do that Grand Theft Auto edit for that little boy falling down the slide. But all of it amounts to something. All of it is to get us towards a goal, a common goal. All of it has meaning, has purpose. And that is to do one thing, baby. Pay off that truck, baby. Woo!